Welcome to the tutorial number 5. In this tutorial, I'll be introducing you how to switch between the object and edit mode and how to select the faces vertex and how to edit at the vertex level or the face level. Alright, so now if you see at the bottom here, you can see by default it will be in the object mode. If you want to change to edit mode, you can click over here and change it to edit mode. The shortcut key for that is tab. So by pressing tab, you'll be switching between the object and edit mode. And next to that mode, you will see the method to display or shade objects in the 3D view. It says that it is a solid view. Now if you click, you can see different views here: wireframe, solid, texture, material, and rendered. For the time being, let us keep it in solid. We'll come back to the other views like the wireframe and rendered sooner. On the other side, if you see the three-dimensional object in the edit mode, it's showing a complete selected object here now, which means that all the faces and vertices are selected by default. There are shortcuts to select and deselect. Keyboard A for Apple, that is the shortcut to select and deselect your vertices. If it is already selected, it will be deselected. And if you want to select particularly a face or vertex, press B. You will see the crosswire. Just drag it around. You can select the object as a whole. You can see from the top view, front view, and the right side view. Let me go back to top view and press A to deselect. I'm slightly coming down by using the number 2 and number 8 just to show you how the object looks like. And there is another option here. It says limit selection to visible. If it is not pressed, if it is in grayed, which means it is disabled. If you want to make it enable, just make a click. That shows you can make your selection limit to what you see. For example, I'm in the top view, so what I see is only the top of the cube. If I select by pressing B and drag it around, it selects only that face. To just see that, you can see, go to the front view and see that only the top portion is selected. Only that face is selected, rest of them are not selected. So whichever face you want, you can drag around, or whichever vertex you want, you can drag around to see that is the only visible portion which is selected. So if you disable this, what will happen? For example, now I deselect by pressing A, go back to the top view. Now this is grayed out, which is not enabled. I press B to select this object. Now if I go to the front or right view, you can see the whole object has been selected, right? So you can see that the whole object has been selected, not the face wise. So that gives a lot of difference in selection. Suppose you want to edit only one face, it's better to make this enabled. And again, I go back to the top view, deselect, select only the top surface. For example, I want to scale up to look like a pyramid or a roof. I go to the front view, I scale down only that face, right? So that looks like a pyramid. You can see from all sides it looks like a pyramid. I've scaled down the face only, so the cube has been converted into a pyramid. So if you want to make it like a roof of a house, you can lock one of the axes and then scale down. Let me show you how. So I've just undone so that you can see the original cube. Let me go to the front view, let me keep the top view. Let me use scale down with respect to X. Let us try. I think it works out. So I'm slowly dragging my double-headed arrow towards the origin and just leaving it over there. Come down and see, it looks like top of a roof, right? A sharp roof. So that's the difference in how you can scale down your face and make this cube converted into other type of objects. So let me see from the camera. Right, so that's interesting. And what else? If you want to see the wireframe, click on this and see the wireframe here, and you can see only the edges, and that is good for editing at the vertex level without being worried about what is the surface of the object. So if you want to go back to the solid, click here and press tab to go to the object mode. That's the end of the video. Let's see in the next tutorial.